Hey everybody, we are actually in the eye wall of a slightly stronger Ada. It is unbelievable whipping here.
This old job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest.
Man, I got some video footage.
Night is on the way.
Crazy. Let me see if I can get outside. You just wouldn't believe how much rocket the truck is doing. Oh shit!
Oh, man, drunk donkey, IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away.
We're in the eye of Ada here in Key Largo.
Among my friends.
Tremendous
I swear the page goes live.
coming in. Currently, I'm semi-protected here by my truck, so no worries. But semi-protected. I don't want to get the camera wet, and the trees beside me are completely sideways. I'm not sure what the gusts are, but definitely this is a tropical storm. I think we're seeing a little higher gusts. I got the back turned right now and trying to keep the camera from getting wet. We're in Key Largo. We're in the eye of Ada.
Hi, what's up everybody? Good morning. As we yawn. He's already done a yawn. Alright, hey, we'll cue the music down, turn off the countdown, click it off, and go to the page, I guess, then we'll show what that was all about. So hey, we're back live again. We had to do a special 5 o'clock live last night because we had softball in the morning. I'm missing a game right now, actually, at 11. But anyway, doing my first virtual conference ever this morning at 11:30 with Ken Insurance. I got over 100 attendees from around the country are tuning in to watch my little hurricane presentation. So wish me luck. That'll be kind of fun. First time virtually doing this because they're all around the country. Be kind of fun. So good morning. This is the Daily Brew. We talk tropics and talk weather. We talk about a lot of things. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're streaming live on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Soon to be Instagram. Good morning, Loretta Reed. What's up? Richard Cummins, Dallas, Texas. It's hot in Texas. Stephanie, Lighthouse Point, what's up? How's it going? Marcia Winter, good morning. Braxton, hey, buddy. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that. I'm excited about it, actually. I'm really excited about it. I like doing that kind of stuff. I like chit-chatting. As you know, I talk a lot. That's what Sarah says. Daddy, you talk a lot. So on TikTok, as soon as I stop the broadcast, you'll see it on TikTok because I'm still streaming behind the scenes. She'll come over here and say, Daddy, you talk a lot. Good morning, Shelly Ross. You got an upper level low pressure coming your way. Going to keep things dry the next couple days. Very hot, very dry. Yep, still got a lingering front. What's Brian down in Key West? Yes, a little bit of thunder and lightning down there rolling in from that upper level low. Actually coming in from your probably your top side. Idaho Harold, what's up, buddy? St. Croix, Chuck Freeman. I like St. Croix. How about that? Larry Gross, the heat index for Texas yesterday was in the triple digits, like 110, 112, 115. It was amazing. Carrie Adams from Largo, good morning. Billy Van from Dunellen. What's up, Mary Hernandez over there on YouTube? Richard Reamer from O'Galley. O'Galley. Cliff from North Carolina. One of these days we'll make it a trip up there. You guys have been Tropics kind of quiet. Shh, with a K. Don't ever say the quiet word. Richard Sanford, good morning there. Johnny Cash. Panama City getting some rain here and there. This is Louis, by the way. All right. So, here we go. So, the schedule's a little wacky. Next Monday, Tuesday, almost guaranteed we will not be on Daily Brew. This happens every year. The middle of July is when Emily plays softball, and they have these World Series tournaments, and schedules are all over the place. We just got our schedule for Lakeland for Monday and Tuesday, and we're playing in the morning. So the good news is I have an inside connection in the Tropics, and guess what? There's nothing brewing, so you won't really miss me. Once I get all that out of the way, we get into August. School starts, and guess what? That's peak hurricane time, August, September, October. And we will be rocking and rolling every day, every night, every weekend. We'll be talking all kinds of Tropics coming up. Louis, me and you, buddy. Hunter, too. About ready to get mad at me. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow's going to be iffy. I don't know the schedule yet. It depends if we win at 11 or not. But, hey, it's okay. We actually had more people at 5 o'clock than 9:19. It might have worked out a little better. So anyway, yeah, Daily Brew, we talk about every day. It's brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits here in sunny Florida. If you're ever in the state, make sure you look them up. Actually, we're staying in Winter Haven Sunday and Monday. I just looked it up. We're staying in Winter Haven for the softball tournament, and guess what's across the street at ABC, right next to Outback Steakhouse. So I plan my hotel trips around that. I haven't been in Outback in years. I love my boys. This is my original. So, hey, you got two. What's the chances of that? We got 2 Carrie Adams. Hey, you know we're big when we have 2 Carrie Adams in the chat room. Wait till we get a storm and we have like 45,000 people. That was during Dorian, 45,000. Now that we're streaming on YouTube and Twitter and IG and TikTok, who the heck knows, man? We might hit 100K. James Hoagie. Teresa Sampson, I don't think we can watch it. It's a Teams meeting, so you got to have unless you work for Kin Insurance. How about the cinnamon roll here? Is this wild or what? This is happening now. This is live. This is like a couple years ago. I would see this and say, what's going on? Why is there anybody talking about this thing? Here, I can show TikTok people that at least. There you go. See, cinnamon roll. I just thought about TikTok. I could have a screen up here, Shelly. I need a big one, but I could actually stream and stream off the phone. So this is an upper level low, not tropical. Very cool to look at. I think it's amazingly awesome. Cinnamon roll. Look at that thing. It's just party. Big old cinnamon roll. That's on weathernerds.org. Let's look at the bigger picture real quick. You can kind of see it here with the convection a little bit. Usually these don't have a lot of storms with them. There's a lot of dry air. Let's zoom in on goes east real quick. Look at it this way with the water vapor loop. Upper level lows. Got spinach. Here you go. Another good cool shot. So it does induce some dry air from the surface down, or from the up to the surface. And we got lighter rain chances the next 2 days for Florida East Coast. Some of these spiraling bands are going to bypass Florida and actually increase the rain chances on southeast and middle to western Florida. Dry air is actually going to impact the east coast of Florida the next couple of days. But then when it gets a little closer, it might actually bring up the rain chances. So there you go, upper level, pretty neat, right? I got a cool thing I want to show on my site. I don't know if anybody takes the time to click any of this stuff, but I have this on the site, linked to various storm info and stuff. Right here, tropical terms. It's a very cool site, tropical terms. If you click on it, it comes up. This was on blogweather.us. It's a great link site. And all of these definitions: LLC, ULAC, AEW, SST, MJO, CCKW, windshear, Vortmax, CDO, TUT, DMAX, DMIN, vertical hot towers. So wonderful graphics explaining everything you might hear about and say, what the, like diurnal convective maximum minimum. But here is our TUT. This is a upper level low, and it's kind of a TUT, T-U-T-T. Upper level, tropical upper tropospheric trough, PV streamer. No, this one's not quite there yet, but anyway, counterclockwise movement of serious clouds away from a tropical cyclone region with little convection, so, dry air visible, But that's kind of where we're at. This is a great graphic. Jack Cillian, it looks like, put this one together, but it's a great site. I have it linked. You can learn all kinds of stuff here on the tropics if you want to go dig deeper on what some of that stuff means. A couple things, too, I don't want to forget real quick. Thanks for the stars there, Carol. It's not moist. Fazia, is that how you say your name? Fazia from Trinidad and Tobago. How about that? Jose wants an MJO tattoo. Not sure about that. Dirty side of an ULL is messy. You are right, Miss Bobby. You picked up on this yesterday. There's a little one in the Gulf yesterday that added a little wind shear to the Gulf. So, Karen over there from St. Croix, Virgin Islands, welcome. It's very humid. It's hot. Luann, I will do that. Emily, they won a game yesterday. They lost a game. They gave up 8 runs. See, this is our mathnasium. Remember, Emily goes there in Countryside. We love this place. Mathnasium, helping her get her F to an A. She's got an A in math. She's retaken math. When you're ahead 7-0, math, guess what? And they score 8, you lose. So we had a bad inning. Girls were pooped out. It was so hot. And it was hot for the other team, yes, but our girls were off a couple weeks. So Lakeland next week ought to be a good tournament. This is a good warm-up today and tomorrow. So, but listen, I posted this. 2 things have happened that I wasn't even aware about. So yesterday, Buchanan County, Virginia, very, very devastating flood, like 4 or 5 inches in a short amount of time. All these mountain valleys, total devastation. I put a link out here, WCYB News. Take a look at it. 44 people apparently are still unaccounted for. I hope they're not lost in the floods. But that was yesterday morning. So, if, weather news, some people might not be catching up on. And then the other side, the other day, David Boyd, WCYB, flash flood in Gatlinburg. That was a couple days ago. They had a really bad flood in Gatlinburg. Campsite got hit really hard. This was on the east side of Gatlinburg. So, a couple big weather events in the last couple days that I wasn't aware about. Aware of that's happening. So anyway, Tracy, yeah, floods. These mountains really, and you know what? These floods are going to continue today. The chances, and we had one this morning when I woke up. We had a. Let me find it. Go back to the page. Alabama, around Montgomery, Alabama, there was a really hefty storm here between Columbus and Montgomery. And they actually put out a storm predictions. I don't know who did this one, but anyway, rain training in middle Alabama this morning, and there was a lot of flooding going on around Columbus and Montgomery. So, we've had a lot of this flooding, and it is definitely all attached to this lingering front. It's just, it's been around for over a week. It's like the front that won't go away. It's just hanging out. We're getting another push now coming. It's finally going to get on out of here. It's getting a push. But today, look, here's today's flooding map today. This is for Thursday. Look, we still got yellow from Louisiana all the way to North Carolina. So we still have a flooding chance with heavy rains. And some of these rain training, that's what they're contributing. What happened in Virginia, rain training, that's where you just get a line of storms that just sits there, it doesn't move, it just pumps in the moisture of the same amount of area. Or same area, and rain training. We talk about that a lot in the tropics. Rain training bands of rain can just spin, and that's what happened with Harvey. Harvey was actually south of Houston, but we had these bands of rain that just kept coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. They're feeding off that warm loop eddy, and just continuous. They didn't move. The storm didn't move, and these bands just hit the same spots. And we get a lot of accumulation rains, 30, 40, 50 inches of rain. We're posting model maps out, and everybody's like, no, that ain't going to happen. And guess what? It did happen. By the way, up here is Irma. Not to bring back bad memories. I was getting ready for my speech with this morning, and I wanted to have a more of a image than live. So if you're wondering what the heck that is, that's Irma, and we all watched Irma together. So it's not meant to bring bad memories, but awareness. Oh man, my Facebook got big all of a sudden. So yeah, Mike Solve, yeah, Virginia hollers, bad. Yeah, Bobby didn't hear. I didn't hear about it either. I'm surprised. Gatlinburg the day before, and this one, pretty big story. I don't know how 40-some people can be not accounted for, though. That's kind of scary. With today's world of cell phones and whatnot, so hopefully they find them. Rachel forgot about the live. Rachel Devine. It's been 9/19 since Flintstones were on. Meet the Flintstones. Remember growing up watching the Flintstones? Habba yabba dabba do time. Gilligan's Island. We've done that before. We've showed 80s, 70s, sitcoms, and we all get mad at our kids for being on the phones. Just Google 80s sitcoms, and you will be surprised how many sitcoms show up that you watched. Like, I think all we did was watch TV. I'm talking like Different Strokes, Facts of Life, Three's Company. I mean, there's like 30, 40 episodes, and I swear, it's like I've watched them all. I can't remember. I don't remember sitting in front of the TV like that, but I did. My goodness. So I kind of bite my tongue sometimes when I see the kids on the phones, because we did watch a lot of TV when we were kids. A lot of TV. A lot of TV. I think that's what our parents did, just stuck us in front of the TV. But we did go play at night. I do remember riding my bikes a lot. That's because the shows didn't come on until after the news. Or the morning. Anyway, all right, so we got upper level low. That's pretty wild looking. We already got some dry air rolling into east coast of Florida, so east coast is definitely going to be a little bit more on the drier side the next couple of days. Let's look at some daily rainfall. So as far as the tropics go, listen, let's talk tropics real quick. Remember, this is what we look for every day. This is the updated map. This comes out every day at 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So if you're wondering when we get a new update, 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And that's Eastern. But nothing. We had that little X down here. And, I was really watching it. We had a really broad low, and it was very well established on satellite. But it never plopped far enough down in the Gulf to get going. And now we got an upper level low bringing in a lot of wind shear. It's just a mess. And now we got this big one coming in, and it's just messy. So the little window, and we got dust rolling in. Look at this big old dust plume rolling in. So if anything had a shot of getting developed, we have dust coming, and this is on myfoxhurricane.com. But look, big plume of dust rolling in. Here's Wednesday, here's Thursday, and by tomorrow it's going to be up into the Gulf of Mexico. And then we got another big one coming. This is amazing. This is very normal this time of year. Big plume of dust. Holy cow, this one's actually going to make it all the way to the East Coast. That's a lot of dust. And as Kansas said, we are all dust in the wind. So let's look at another dust map and see what the heck is going on out there. Oof, look at that dust rolling in. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Dust plume after dust plume rolling in. So this is going to help keep the tropics quiet for a couple days at least, hopefully through softball, which I have a feeling it will. Here's a new global tropics hazards map. We'll leave this up for a second, and then we'll get back to other things. This one just came out yesterday. It's a global tropics hazards map, and sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right. It just pinpoints areas that, dark green means increased rain, obviously, and then we got the drought over Texas, unfortunately, and that's going to continue through the end of the month. High heat, drought, middle part of the U.S. But as far as tropics go, you look for things that are red hatched, or red, and we're not seeing anything. So tropics are quiet. So anyway, what else can we say? Diana, good morning. Happy morning. Kitron, good morning from South Florida. 80s had more episodes per season. Yeah, well, now we just have a season. It's like, how can Survivor be on the 80th season? Like, how many seasons? All right, so let's look at some radar. Man, there's really nothing. So tropics, let's a couple more tropics maps we're going to talk about. Race went great. I've shared that a ton of times. Look back on that, I get people still asking, but we had a ton of fun. And that was an awesome weekend for that. Recovering still a little bit. Here is the long range Euro. This is 10-day ensembles, and look at this. Nothing for 10 days. That is, I'm going to move it over just a tick. Looks pretty good, I guess. 10 days. Look at that, 10 days. That's your 10-day ensemble map. And there are virtually not even one spaghetti model out of 51 showing development in the Atlantic. So, spooky quiet. Spooky. But it's very common. Hey, it's booming in Pensacola. Jamie, well, guess what? You got lingering front. Spinning. Hey, Terry, what's spinning over Florida? That's upper level low. We went into that a lot in the beginning. It's not tropical. But it looks very impressive. No doubt about it. Let's pull it up here again. Let me close out Facebook. Here's Weather Nerds. There it is. That's an upper level low. Look at that sucker. Now let's zoom out. Okay, whatever that means. Zoom out. And we actually have another little one in the middle part of the Gulf, another little upper level low. And this just adds a ton of wind shear to the area. This is one of the reasons our storm never got anything going. There you go. You can see a little upper level low right here spinning on north tip of Yucatan, but there's the big one coming in. Look at all that dry air. It whips in. And there's some phenomenon called PV streamers that some big dogs on Twitter are really starting to learn, and it's all connected to this upper level jet stream and moisture, and how sometimes things can get started off the tail end of these things. But for the most part, there's that big old cluster of storms here, and just is not moving much at all in Alabama. We showed that. It's just sitting there. And of course, the upper Florida is going to get more storms today. We got that lingering front. Let's look at some model data coming for today, just to kind of show what's cooking for rainfall, et cetera, et cetera. So this is kind of what we got today. Just random rains. Here's Pensacola area. This is normal. This is what, lingering front. It's been the theme for a week. This afternoon, we're going to start to see storms popping here in the middle part of the state, and they're going to be moving east to west. So there's your flare-up of storms this evening as normal, middle part of the state, and they're going to flow west. Has some storms here across the Carolinas, and there you go. So that lingering front overnight into tomorrow morning, still hanging out. Coastal rains maybe for Florida. Some of that front now slowly moving south. So tomorrow, repeat of today, there's going to be storms here for the Pensacola area, Upper Gulf, Alabama. Storms on the East Coast tomorrow morning. Maybe some storms on the east or west coast of Florida. There you go. So Lot of juice energy out there. Today though, it's more concentrated to Central Florida, and it's going to be moving to the west. And tomorrow, like I said, that upper level low is going to be spinning in tomorrow, bringing down some dry air, and it's going to limit the amount of rainfall for some folks as we get one of those cinnamon buns swirls coming down, and we'll see that here. Actually, let's take a look. Water vapor on the Euro trouble. You're in trouble. Let's see if we can see it really good on the water vapor loop. Actually, we don't see it on southeast. I think we just have to go straight to, what the heck? Well, let's go Gulf of Mexico. Let's do Gulf of Mexico. There we go. Let's go water vapor. All right. Water vapor loop. It's a little bit too far away, but we can kind of see it. All right. God, I wish that was better. All right, give me one more chance. I promise I'll do it better this time. All right, let's look at Central America. I don't really know. How about Caribbean? This might look better. All right, here we go. Give me just one more chance. All right, here's our upper level low spinning, and tomorrow, this is tomorrow morning, you can see our upper level low will be bringing in dry air to some folks. So that's why we have a little bit less rain tomorrow for Florida as our cinnamon bun rolls in. And there's a little front coming down. Look at that. Finally, look at that. Dry air. Holy moly, it's a miracle. Look at this. Florida, I got news for you. Check this out. Florida has dry air coming this weekend. How about that? Yeah, we'll just show a sip of water. Can't really see it there. Give me another chance. I was hoping though, we just don't see it. You have to keep the Euro on a larger scale. I wish we could zoom in and see water vapor loop, but we can do it on the US. Water vapor loopage. All right, so here we go. Here comes the front. This is dry air today. Here it is. This is dry air. And watch what happens. It pushes down, and there is going to be dry air over the tip of Florida and the south. Ooh, look at that. More cinnamon bun. It's a Saturday morning. So there's a little sign of a frontal line. Means, look at that. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, into Georgia. Little bit of break in the rains coming Saturday. There you go. All right. Sarah's peeking at me. She's probably watching me on TikTok. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. The dust cut things back. So listen, July is always slow. Always slow. That little grunter over here, we don't have a pig. That's Hunter. July, very typically very slow. We are somewhere here, let's say, somewhere there. That's more toward the end of the month, but you get the idea. That's where we're at, and it's typical. And I mention it all the time. Back when Daytona was on the weekend, it should have been July 4th. I cannot recall any tropical disturbances that have ever disrupted Daytona back in the day, because early July typically is very slow in the tropics. Think about that. Never really had a hurricane delay the Firecracker 400. Now they moved it to the end of August. What you thinking, NASCAR? Jeez. End of August. Kids are back in school. Hotter than hot. And it's the peak of hurricane season. Anyway, so it's very normal to be slow in July. All right, it's very normal. We have a lot of sow. We got a lot of dust in the air. We got a lot of upper level wind shear. So it's normal. Everybody thinks the season's dead. They're like, the season's a bust. Nope. It's not a bust. I'm telling you, it's not a bust. We have La Nina. We have long-range modeling showing a lot of moisture in the main development region. We have hotter than normal waters. All that adds up. Man, you've been snorting full day. So, anyway, prime season, Chris. Yeah, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? So anyway, CSU, like we keep talking about, they came out with an updated forecast early this week, and or late last week, July 7th, they came out with an updated one. So that would have been last week this time. But they're still predicting 17 named storms. 17 named storms to come. That's not counting Bonnie, Alex, or Colin. That's 17 more storms. 17. They're predicting 10 hurricanes. 5 major hurricanes. Incredible prediction put out by CSU. So 17, right? Let's check this out. Danielle's 1, Earl's 2, Fiona's 3, Gaston's 4, Hermine's 5, Ian's 6, Julia 7, Carl 8, Lisa 9, Martin 10, Nicole 11, Owen 12, Paula 13, Richard 14, Sherry, I lost track. So we technically, possibly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 17, possibly making it to Virginia. Or Virgin, or I don't know if there's an E at the end of that. Virgin. Is that Virginie? Why wouldn't they just put an A at the end and make it Virginia? But it's Virginie. So, last year was the 3rd most active season ever. Everybody thought it was slow season. Anyway, water temps very hot. Chris, you aren't lying. It's extremely hot. Hot, hot, hot. Just fueling things up. I don't know if that's too accurate, but that's a general overall picture. We got upper 90s. Upper 90s for Louisiana. Let's take a look. Oh, somebody's buoy forecast. Buoy. All right, so we can zoom in here. Zoom in on some of these upper Louisiana water temperatures. That's 86.7. That one doesn't have one. That one doesn't have one. That one's got 86. We had 90 the other day. 85. Cooled down a little bit. That's all that rain they've been having. It warms back up really quick. 88.5 in Texas. That's because they have not had a lot of rain. So they're still inching around 90 degrees off of Texas. This is all air temp stuff. But you get the idea. It's hot. It's hot. So we'll just have to wait and see. No sense in guessing. What's Clearwater Beach? 80. Oh my God. Clearwater Beach is 90. 90 degrees at Clearwater Beach. Water temperature. Oof. Air temp's 84. Water temp 90. 90. It actually cooled down. It was 90. Look at this. It was, holy cow. This was yesterday, 7:14. Wait a minute. Oh, cooled down overnight. Look at this. So yesterday, my goodness. Yesterday, right here, check this out. 92.1. Yesterday. So last night at 8 o'clock, after daytime heating, 92.1 degrees at Clearwater Beach. Okay, I'm going to try cursive. We do this all the time. All right, so let's do the L-E-A-R. I haven't used cursive since, I don't even know. Clearwater. Anyway, it was 92 degrees. That's hot. So, man, 92 yesterday at Clearwater Beach. Wow. Bathwater. Holy cow, lightning hit somebody's home. What's up with that? Who was that? Paula Thompson. Uh-oh. Leak in your ceiling. This is where we call out to our... Oh, man, you got hit hard. All right, well, listen, Paul, you definitely need to call Universal Roofing Contracting. Okay, they're really good friends of mine. Amazing company. Veteran-owned. Big in Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. So if you're in Florida, hopefully, if you're not, can't call them. But if you are, that's terrible. And definitely, like Shelly said, call our buddy Jason at Coastal Claims, because you're going to need some insurance help. No doubt. That is good. That's exactly what insurance adjusters do. They fight for you to get the most amount of money. Insurance might want to give you 2. They'll get you a lot more. So I hate to hear that. I'm sorry. At least, hopefully, nobody was hurt. That's actual water temp. Kirstine, yes. Bill, that was water temp. Ugh, man, that's too bad. I hate to hear that, Paul, that you got hit with lightning. All right, so anything else? Let's leave that up. I was going to look at heat index today because it really blew me away yesterday how hot it was expected to be here for heat index. So let's look at today's heat index. And we will fast forward to this afternoon. And not as bad today, but still hot. This is probably peak a day. Kind of a guess. See, a lot of times they're guessing because of storms in the area. However, 103 in Orlando. See, it's supposed to be raining here. That's why Tampa's 88. It's very tricky. But 102 in Miami, 101 in Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, 102. This is a heat index today. Jacksonville, 101. South Carolina in the hundreds on the coastal areas. That's because our lingering front is adding moisture and keeping things cool. But the coastal areas, hot. That upper level low ought to cool things down a little bit too as it spins in some Atlantic waters the next couple of days. But Texas, 108, 106, 107. These are heat indexes at 100 in Arkansas. So very hot again. But like I said, this upper level low here, we're watching it. It could help bring in some, but it's upper level. Not sure how far down it'll reach the surface. But you can see that a couple cool ways too. Let's look at this really quick. So here's your lower level winds. Very common. There's your lower level winds rolling in off the Atlantic. Very common this time of year. That's why weaker systems go west. Lower level wind steering currents, lower level. However, we start inching up to 700 millibar. Look what happens. Nothing really, right? Yesterday we had a little spinach, but it's too much going on in the Gulf right now, shear wise. However, watch what happens when you go to jet stream level. Watch this, 250. Cue the Jimi Hendrix music. This is what I did yesterday, right? Purple haze, ready? Ready, here we go. Purple haze, here we go. Click it, 250. Boom! That is incredible satellite imagery of our upper level low. I could post that and I would get a bazillion likes. I'm like, what is coming to Florida? What is that? And here's the other one. Little guy. And we got upper level high pressure off of the coast of Florida. Kind of keeping things hot. This is why we got intense heat coming down. High pressure. We have a high, low, low rider. So we got that. That's a big fluid in motion. Look at that, man. It's incredible. Wow, man. Just wow. So post that and share it all your friends and they'll be like, what the heck? Here, I'm going to show them TikTok people. Look. That's an upper level low. So anyway, all right. Adam, usually upper level lows disrupt hurricanes formation. There's a lot of wind shear. Obviously, this is your upper level winds. So upper level lows can induce a lot of dry air into tropical systems. Sometimes, they can help in a weird way. Maybe some of this edge spin, but generally speaking, they introduce a lot of wind shear. So, and you can see that obviously on this map, a lot of wind shear down over the Caribbean. Definitely got a lot of upper level wind shear. Now we have a little break in the middle of it, but that doesn't mean anything. Upper level winds counterclockwise or clockwise, counterclockwise. So there you go. Cool. All right. Anything else? Let's see. Let's refresh. Make sure we don't have any new graphics here to showcase anything. We'll leave it on our buddies' docs and decks. So we got a meeting coming up with our friends here. They're big fans of our page for a lot of years, and they follow our page. So we're gonna have a cool little get together with them and talk about how to prepare your boat. I saw a video somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but some really good information about preparing your boat for a storm, where to tie off, where not to tie off, what you can expect with damages from a hurricane if you own a dock. Very important information, especially since so many of our people live on the coast. Oh, Paula, man, that's even... Sorry about your husband. Listen, definitely call Jason and Coastal Claims, please. Frank Dalton usually is in our chat room. They'll help you, 100%. 100%, they'll help you navigate through what you got to do to work with insurance companies. Great people. So give them a call. Tell them you're a fan of the page, and they'll take extra care of you and help you with the steps, of what you got to do to get your house back in order. Rick, good morning, buddy. How you doing? They do work themselves down, Bobby. Yep, I agree. But when they're too big, Melda. Yeah, it takes a while for upper level lows to reach the surface. Middle level lows obviously have an easier time. But they're fascinating. I just started really paying attention to upper level lows the last couple of years. I didn't know what the heck they were, honestly. I was like everybody else. I was like, what is that? What the heck is going on? You go to the website here, and you're scrolling around. You click on the water vapor loop here, and you're like, oh, let's take a look at this. And you click on this, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Spinning. What is that? But it's not tropical. It actually will bring some dry air to people. So anyway, what else we talk about? Boo. Stay hydrated. Yes, very hot. James Hoagie's going to Busch Gardens SeaWorld. Have a great time. I love SeaWorld. I miss SeaWorld. I haven't been there in a long time. I need to go back. I remember SeaWorld when they would flip the music at night, and it would become like a Jimmy Buffett theme. Where in the morning it was more Buffett theme, and then at night it turned more rocky, I think. But man, I remember the American show at night. It was great. And the cool thing about SeaWorld is you can plan your day around show times. You don't have to stand in a lot of lines. I love that. I love it. They had the pets. How do we need to go back to SeaWorld? I haven't been there in so long. The meme, the Clyde and Seymour shows is the best. Get there early so you can do that meme or the mime or whatever you call those guys. Mimes. They're hilarious. Don't walk in late. They'll make fun of you. Clark Thomas, St. Augustine, good morning. Been there before. We camped there before. It was nice. Little campsite. There was let's go exploring here. We are actually. I didn't say it. I didn't even tell Shelly yet. We're not technically camping. We are camping a couple miles from the house. Julie has another week off she had to use up before the kids go back to school. So we're camping basically here. No. So I'm gonna come home every morning. We're gonna do the daily brew. You won't even know we're only 20 minutes from home, but we got a cool little campsite. If anybody's been there, Hickory, I think it's called Hickory something, but it's on the Anclote River. Chris, maybe you've been there. I don't know. So we're excited about that. But what I wanted to talk about was St. Augustine. A long time ago, we camped there a couple years ago, and we went by a campsite north of St. Augustine, and it was called, I can't remember, right here. Look at that. I love Google Earth, man. I can zoom right in. So here's the campsite we were at. It was called Campground. Real catchy name. North Beach Camp Resort. Okay, there you go. But we went here to Aunt Kate's. Awesome little place. Aunt Kate's, we went there, and then we ate at the Reef. So what's cool about this place is you can go to 2 different restaurants while you're camping. The Reef is on the water. Pretty cool. And then Aunt Kate's is on the Intercoastal. Well, I don't know, do they call it the Intercoastal there? I don't even know. But anyway, it was fun. We were on our way back from Savannah. In Savannah, we camped at a place called something Creek. Can't remember what it was. It was... where's Savannah at? Where the heck did you go, Savannah? Savannah. There you are. It was something Creek campground. I can't remember. We Ubered in. It was really fun. It was a good time. Anyway, enough about that. All right, what else we talk about? Now we can get going. North Beach. That's it, man. Yep. Reef. Been to the Reef? Yep. Y'all been there? I said the C word, Loretta. I said the C word. Hey, I had to. Here's what's coming. MJO, right here. Boom. This is end of July, early August. Still predicted, right here. Could see an uptick of tropical activity as we get a pattern shift here, and then it's on. August is here. 2 weeks away. MJO bringing in the juice, and that's still predicted. So we'll see about that. Here's your 2-week forecast for Michael Ventrance. And then you can see it very well on his page. Blue is enhanced. Passing. It's coming. 2 weeks. So could see things start to really get kicking in about 2 weeks when that MJO rolls in. That's what a lot of folks are predicting. Rainfall. Good thing is I think some of those massive rainfall totals that were predicted did not pan out. They were off the charts. Wasn't a lot of consistency with them though, so it really wasn't believable because not all the models were showing it. I just put the worst case out there to get more likes. No, I don't. I share all the possibilities. All right, southeast rain. All right, let's look at 24-hour rainfall. Rainfall today. There we go. This is your rainfall today. Heavy rains across Upper Gulf. Heavy rains west coast of Florida. Very little rains on the east coast of Florida. That's because that upper level low is starting to bring in dry air. And heavy rains along the coastal Georgia, Carolinas. That's today. Tomorrow rains, Friday into Saturday. Look at that. Upper level low. Low. How low can you go? I've never mastered this stupid clicker thing. All right, so what I got to do is go around, click my clicker, and stay away from the bars, and then come back over here. So upper level low tomorrow, driving in a lot of dry air tomorrow, coming in. Could have some heavy moisture across the Bahamas, but tomorrow, drier day, upper level low, bringing in some dry air. And we still have rain across the upper Gulf Coast tomorrow. A lot of that could be in the morning time. and a little bit of rain here on the eastern part of Georgia and Carolinas. All right, so Saturday rains. Here we go. Look at that. There's that dry air inching in. Look at that. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, tip of Florida. Dry air Saturday. That frontal line coming in. Dry in the Carolinas. So listen, Saturday weekend looking pretty darn good. Normal Florida rains. Hard to predict right now. Hit or miss in the Florida Peninsula. But the lingering front, it's been around since like Flintstones days. It's been around almost a week and a half. This whole frontal boundary line is going to be almost out of here Saturday. Very little rainfall expected Saturday. Great news. Sunday, almost the exact same. Very little rain for everybody Sunday. Great weekend forecast ahead. You can do this. You can do it, Forrest. You can do it. Run, Forrest, run. Man, look at this rain they're getting in Alabama, though. That's just been relentless. That's current radar. So I haven't really saw any reports yet. Twitter was down this morning. But Gatlinburg, Virginia, now Alabama getting some big-time flooding this morning. A lot of water spout pictures. One of these days I'll see one. One of these days. Oh, we got storms in the Pacific. I don't talk about Pacific storms. Darby's gonna. Oh. Okay. Let's talk tropics. Ben Knoll, very smart guy. Okay, so Ben Knoll posted this earlier today. Rising air green is expected to focus over Africa and Atlantic from late July to August. Coinciding with the ramp up toward the African easterly wave, U.S. islands should prepare for hurricane season to turn more active. So, a lot of predictors focusing on tropics waking up in August. So, patience. Grasshopper. Patience. All right, who we miss? Who do we miss? Howdy, Coneheads, Isaac Taylor. Yes. Coneheads unite. You guys named yourselves Coneheads years ago. There you go. You could be an official Conehead because Coneheads is the NHC cone, right? We love cones. The cone of uncertainty. So you can be a conehead too. You can be a pink conehead. Or you can be a blue conehead. You can be gray. Well, yeah, Shelley, Forrest Gump, the Panhandle. One day it just started raining. Rain came sideways, up and down. Rained at night. So anyway, that's it. I don't know about tomorrow. Remember, Monday, Tuesday won't be live. Might be afternoon. Who knows? Hopefully, tropics stay quiet. You can always count on me, though. I will never not post. It's just these couple weeks here. The Daily Brew is going to be. It says I have no signal. Now I'm back. We had a hiccup in the internet. Oh, it's hiccuping a little bit. Solid now. Now it's not. Ooh, well, I picked a good time to go. What's going on, Spectrum? Twitter. Listen, we're going to roll. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if I'm even streaming. Looks like I am. Morning, Marky Monroe. Morning. That's right, Shelly. Don't forget our cabins. We locked in 100 cabins at a special price, and that price, then we're locked in. So we only got 100. We're stopping at 100 cabins. So we had some cruisers this time we barely even saw. They just wanted to come to meet and greet, say hi, and then they went and did their own thing, which is fine. But we're going to have a lot of fun. Going to get to do a seminar on the ship. I can't wait. We're going to hand out certificates of completion for Hurricane Preparedness 2023. So you can hang it on the wall. Make it a yearly tradition. Cool thing this time, though, is we got an onboard site director, kind of like that girl on Love Boat. What was her name? We got a 1 hour meet and greet, open cocktail bar, 1 hour open bar meet and greet when we get on the ship. That ought to be entertaining. And then, like I said, on Tuesday, I think we're doing our seminar. We're going to do some fun stuff on Coco Cay. For kids and adults, we're going to have a scavenger hunt. Shelly's going to hide ducks. We're going to be doing a bar crawl. We're going to be doing some comedy club stuff. Karaoke. Be fun. So, all right. We will see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll keep you posted on a special live. Remember yesterday we did a 5 o'clock live. Cat 5s, you should get a text alert when our next live is, if it's not 9:19. That's it. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Love Boat. Julie, that was her name. Julie. That's what I tell you. We all watch TV. We watch way too much TV. In fact, I'm gonna Google. I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull up 80 sitcoms. I gotta pull up an image here. We have. Oh my goodness! Look at these shows. All right, so I guess I can just pull the thing over here. Oh my God. Okay, so we had Who's the Boss. We had. Let's see. I'm trying to find an image. Oh, these are images. Okay, so we had 80s TV shows. Alf. This is a good. I'm trying to find one with all of them. Remember. Oh God, Tony Danza's show. I watched that one all the time. There's Cosby Show, Three's Company, Saved by the Bell was more later 80s. God, we had. I remember that one. Oh, Facts of Life. That was it. Family Ties. I watch that one all the time. Facts of Life. I remember Mel's Diner. I watched that one too. Who's the Boss? Oh, remember that one? Who was that little kid? I remember him. Remember, golly, oh God, I remember that one too. That was Gary Coleman's show. I watch that one all the time. I watch all of these dang shows. And then, oh yeah, I remember Michael J. Fox's one. Watch that one all the time. And Growing Pains, I watch that one. There was that one. Of course, Dukes of Hazzard. Love that. Knight Rider. God, Full House. Wonder Years. Jeez. Chips. God, I grew up watching Chips every day. Different World. That was one of them. I watch like all of them. Like Golden Girls. It's like, when did we find time to watch all these shows? Family Ties. That was the one. I know Silver Spoons. I remember all those. I mean, God. I just can't remember. I just can't remember how much TV we must have watched. I remember Emergency 51 in the mornings. I used to watch that, and this is 80s. We could do 70s. Yeah, anyway. We're old. All right. So, anyway, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, as always, and wish me luck here. We're going to be doing that little Flipper. Oh, God. Remember Flipper? Remember Gentle Ben? Gentle Ben? Remember Flipper? Gilligan's Island? They call him Flipper. Flipper. Gentle Ben was the bear. How about BJ and the Bear? I watch BJ and the Bear all the time. Remember that? Do, do, do. And that always had that funny 70s and 80s music. Partridge Family, I remember that one. Magna P.I. What you talking about, Will? Remember that one? Oh, yeah, see. As we yell at our kids for being on their phones, we all watch TV 24/7. MASH, MASH a little bit before my time. Married with Children, that was great. The Monkees, I remember them. Hey, Robert Bowman, the Monkees, I remember the Monkees. Yeah, man, that was cool. Land of the Lost. Remember that one? That was with the dinosaurs, wasn't it? Oh, what was the one with the Jetsons? Then we had the family that was like outer space family. I can't remember that one. Laverne and Shirley. I remember that one. Remember Mel's Diner. Shelley, why? Because I'm 48. Baywatch, can't forget Baywatch. Oh, that was my first experience with All right, anyways, I could talk about this stuff all the time. Holy cow. Good times. We love everybody. That's why we talk non-weather. Like, why you talk non-weather? I don't know. All right, make sure you go over there and give my buddy a like, listen. Jetsons. Don't forget Jetsons. Alice, remember that one. Monsters. Oh, God, remember that one. When did we find time to watch all these? I'm telling you. God. I mean, really? Lost in Space. That was the one I was thinking about. God, but I can almost think back and remember these episodes. And then, of course, Saturday morning Looney Tunes, right? I remember every morning Looney Tunes. I remember every Looney Tunes, every cartoon. Everyone. I remember that. I remember everyone. Three Stooges would come on, and what was Alfalfa? They're Little Rascals. Chris, keep that quiet. See, don't ever tell our kids we watch TV all the time. All right. I will hope to see everybody tomorrow. If not, we might do one tomorrow night afternoon. We'll see. But hey, Tropics are quiet. So enjoy your day. Have a great one. Thanks, Shelly. And we will we'll be back again one day. See ya. Bye.